Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Solo Leveling, Season 2, Episode 2. We are in the Red Gate, in this Arctic plane of existence. There are bears, there are snow elves, or ice elves, or white walkers, whatever you want to say. Those other guys are dead, and jiwoo is absolutely popping off, getting that grinding in now that he's in like a high XP zone. He's doing some farming, taking care of the bears.
Making sure no one else is gonna ask any questions about this. He's like, you just sit by the campfire. I'm gonna go kill everything, and you can just relax. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
And I guess we'll see how he tackles the ice elves this episode. Let's check it out. Leave a like, subscribe. Let's go. The question is, does he have... Oh, yeah. I was just going to ask that. Because, I was like, is that all he needs to do? Bears.
They're so cool.
Lisa the goat. How old is Lisa? She's been popping off for like the last 20 fucking years.
That's true.
She's 37.
She just, I don't know, just something about her sounds very young.
Yeah.
Like I was just always like, oh, she's like 25, you know? She's like young and hip, but you're right, she's been doing OPs for a long time.
She's like the Japanese Avril Lavigne is the kind of vibe she gives off. Except she never fell off, is the difference.
どれくらい経ちましたか？3時間ほどです。中ではだいたい3日が過ぎた頃でしょうか。レッドゲート内の環境は過酷ですか。Imagine
if this guy just, he just leaves.
待てよ。ソンジヌって野郎は白虎ギルドじゃないんだよな。なんでお前んところ攻撃隊と一緒に潜ったんだ。
No reason. We don't think that he's super good or anything.
グレードを見てみたいというので連れてきました。なんだ、そういうことか。なんて言うと思ったが、今度は何を見つけてきた。昔から面白いもん嗅ぎつけてくるのが得意だったもんな。ファンドース。
Oh boy.
その手を離せ。早く止めないと。S 級同士の戦いが始まってしまう。いや、もうか。
Nothing's gonna happen. Okay, never mind.
The entire city's gone.
Yeah.
No.
You're a fool. I can't believe this dude survived.
He was really strong, like genuinely really strong.
He killed like one bear.
やるじゃねえか。お二人が直前に力を抜いてくださったおかげで腕が折れずに済みました。ソンハンターが何をお疑いなのか知りませんが、彼のことは私自身が再測定しました。ソンハンターは E 級に間違いありません。ファン・ドンソクハンターはモンスターとの戦闘で殉職し、短視化では結論付けています。それは対外的にってやつだろう。実際にやったのは友人建設のボンボンだろうさ。それならどうしてソンハンターを追うのですか。それはもちろんただの口実だ。人を殺すための。運のいいやつだ。ファンハンター。ソンハンターの凄さを一番よく知るのはこの私だ。彼は必ず生きて出てくる。武器を買う金がなくなっちまってさ。
Whoa.
弱いお前らどうして生き残ってんだよ。
Is he gonna try and attack them?
テントに食料まで。そういうことか。
You could have been chilling here too.
What a fucking idiot.
If you know what, if you know what he's capable of, you shouldn't have tried a stunt like that.
仲直しに追いやったのはどっちだよ。
お兄
隠密解けってオーラが強すぎて全然隠しきれてないから。
Oh god.
Just followed that guy here.
あれがボス。
The Night King.
ここにいるのだな。
Oh, we can talk?
クズの中にも使えそうなのが。そのことをクズ。
Oh, he's speaking their language?
我々の言葉がわかるのだ。なんでわかるんだ。
That's crazy.
俺のシステムの影響。言葉がわかるの
That auto translate.
この者が知らせてくれたのだ。中にも強い者がいると戦いたいと言っているから。
Holy shit! Wish granted.
ね。
Omoshiroi. Oh, he's gonna get this new knife. Oh my god. And as soon as he pulls out the really sick knife.
Oh, poor horse.
Ah, fuck that horse.
ところでお前、どうして人間でもないのに人間の中に混ざっている。どうやら自分が何も分かっていないようだ。には声が聞こえる。
What?
人間を殺せと。だが、お前に対してはそれが聞こえない。声が聞こえる。システムの命令に似たものなのか。
Is this a video game or real life? So, like a different alternate reality? Not literally a video game, I mean.
お前たち一体何者だ。どうして人間と争うんだ。我々は後ろにいる人間どもを渡せ。そうすれば
Not allowed to know what they are.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, is this a simulation, or are we actually? Is this like, you know, are these guys alive even when we're not here? Like, in another plane of existence or something?
Are you sure that the numbers are on your side?
I love the perfect tee up for that.
Yeah, if I was these guys, I'd be absolutely losing it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is Igris gonna come out? No, he's probably doesn't want to use it for this. Oh! Whoa! Yeah.
So you just gotta slaughter.
Oh
what you
shit, oh
can.
shit, oh shit. He's gonna need to tag team with Igris.
Free XP.
Really?
Damn.
What about Igris with his sword? His fucking blades are so sick. Yes. Super smart. Really? Still, you
Bro.
fucking idiot?
Just steps out of the way.
Did you finally summon Igris? Yes! Oh, whoa, what is that?
What's that?
Igris. Wait, really? Oh my god! That's really fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's messed up.
To a human?
That's really fucked up.
I was like, yeah, wait, it's not like, have we seen somebody like that before? And it was him, but it's a human. Is that still his soul, or is it the system like copying his attributes? Now he has like a paladin tank. Is it gonna be like it's like seriously like Dark Souls now? Wait. Is that why he
Yeah,
has
but you're
Igris?
not paying attention. Yeah.
He's gonna have him and Igris. One of them's gonna be the tank, one of them's
Did
gonna
they
be
see
the
what just
striker.
went down there? I guess they didn't see.
No, he created like a big
Yeah.
smoke screen.
それでは物取りそこの騎士と貴様も止めてかかってこいそうかい
All right.
This guy is crazy.
Yeah, this guy is very powerful.
Was that like one of his abilities to draw aggro? Is that the poison blade? No, the other one is.
確かにお前は強いだがお前の兵士たちはどうかな
Are all gone.
And they're all
Sorry.
about to arise.
だが増票のままお前を消せば
And it disappears.
And then he's gonna come
Or,
back.
oh, he can just retrieve it like that? Boomerang style?
Oh.
I didn't know he could do that.
Maybe I can't. Yeah. Wow.
Oh my god.
And he's still alive. But he's looking kind of rough. Oh.
His stealth ability.
No, I think it is over. In fact. It's over. Level
2
up.
levels up. That was a lot of XP.
おいもういいってほどほどにしろ先行きが心配だな
They have more personality than I thought.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if it wasn't a person's soul. Like, yeah, because I still don't know if it's... I wonder if it's meant to be ambiguous or if I'm thinking about it too hard. Whether it's, like, taking just a copy of him or if it's literally his spirit that is now bent to his will.
Yeah. There's some serious moral implications.
Yeah.
その前に
Yeah, I can't get out of here without that guy.
そろそろゲート内で1週間が経過
No need.
人が出てきますキムハンター君ならやってくれると思っていたベック社長パクハンター
Oh boy.
ゴハンター
Then he's gonna come out and it's just like, oh, suspiciously, another really, really strong person that should have survived is dead when you were in there.
ソンハンター私の呼び通りだゲートは消えた他のハンターキムハンターは戻ってきたのは下級ハンターだけ
Yeah, weird how that keeps happening.
お待ちください少しお聞きしたいことがあります今日はもう疲れました話ならギルドの方に聞いてください命令今凶悪我々は今回ギルド員が行方不明なのです責任者としていくつかお話を聞かねばなりませんそうかもしれませんが残りの2人を助けたのは俺です責任者なら先に礼を言うべきじゃないんですか失礼しましたおっしゃる通りですね申し訳ございません
Yeah, your guild members weren't doing themselves any favors in there.
何ですかあの人はものすごく相性が悪いですね
ボスを倒した後急に不機
Yeah, it's gonna be impossible to hide after
お
this.
そらく疲労がピークに達し悪い人ではありません
Oh.
アン課長
Is he gonna
何としても彼を我々のギルドに連れてきてくださいはい
is he gonna get him reevaluated? Is that how that's gonna happen? Because we learned from the trailer that he's gonna get reevaluated. Because like yeah, now that one of the higher ranking members, one of the higher ranking hunters, is aware of how strong he is, there's no way to hide it.
ジヌ君
ありがとうございました明日じゃなくて後ほどまたお願いします
Didn't this teach you that you're not cut out to be a
Yeah.
hunter?
結局めぼしい報酬は
Nice.
それだけ
Ooh.
口
I want to know the abilities of it. All the different knives had
Oh,
abilities.
he couldn't get him.
It resisted?
It's too powerful.
He's not strong enough.
抽出できなかった
Oh,
とにかく
Oh, he extracted too
he
many?
rolled low.
いいよこれで3回目おはようございますその格好で来たのかはいさあ行きましょういや途中で一人ピックアップするからえ
おはようございます隊長
うんおはよう
わざわざすいませんジヌ君
Relax.
ジヌ君あの後少しは
すいませんね
What are you talking about?
手形だったし朝帰り
ですね
一睡も二人はそういう関係だったのか
ありがとうございます
ハンさんは青年です
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
My fucking guy for calling out the... Like, it's not in this case, but usually they don't even blink an eye at shit like that in anime. Thank you for at least
I
asking.
knew I loved this guy.
Fuck yeah. Still a long way to go. Well, what'd you think of that one?
This was kind of a crazy... Okay. First of all, I'm kind of glad that he wasn't able to get the boss.
It shows
Ice
that there's
Elf.
at least some restriction
There's
to it.
some restrictions, and also I feel like that thing was so strong that if he got it right now, he would just become way too overpowered.
Yeah.
So I feel, but he did get that guy, which balances out his like fighting force a little bit by having
Yeah.
like a really big strong guy. But it's also fucked up because that was a person.
Yeah. That's like I want so yeah. Do you like it's hard to tell if the
Like if the personality and if they're still like in any way conscious or
yeah.
like if
Well, it's also hard to tell if the show or if the series is grappling with that morality of it. You know, like they're clearly grappling with like a
With
big
the
part of it
killing
is
of a
the
person.
killing of a person, but less so the manipulation of their undying spirit. And I think
Yeah.
that I take that to mean personally that it's not actually his soul, that it's a copy of it with the system or something. Because like being conflicted about killing something is one thing, and that's, you know, that's fair. But it didn't seem like a part of that conversation was, I took it a step further this time. Because
Yeah.
this is a step further to bend their, like, to
Unless-
kill them
yeah.
and then basically enslave them to you.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that he's not thinking about it that way makes me think that at the very least, he doesn't believe that it's their real soul. But it's funny because he treats Igris like a person.
Yeah.
Even before he was in his service.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what to make of all of this. Like, I don't know whether it's the show not considering the morality right and it's just a badass thing. I'm cool with that, I guess. I'll take it as a win that at least the fact that he's killing people is being taken seriously. Like, that's a big win regardless. I want to know more about whether or not it's their actual spirit, because that's something that we've been talking about from the beginning, whether or not this is a simulation or like, you know, I said a video game. I don't think he's actually playing a literal video game. But like, you know, whether it's a simulation and this is all being created for the sake of this dungeon, or this dungeon is just a place in an alternate plane of reality.
Yeah, because I think that they've said that, but then there's all the weird things with the glitches in the
yeah.
system and...
Yeah. So, and we'll just, if you think about it critically, like, it's hard to tell because, again, it depends on how much the author is considering the details of the worlds that they're going to, because, you know, a knight isn't just a soldier that fights, it's a person with a job and potentially a family and desires who is doing that to achieve like a goal in their career, essentially. Or in their status in, like, a whole hierarchy, and and the fact that they are a knight in this hierarchy begs that there is a hierarchy and possibly a king and a kingdom and serfs and servants and farmers and infrastructure and a whole thing. So to introduce something like a knight, it implies a lot more of a world outside of just that one thing. But the way it's being treated in the story is that it's just mostly probably like a Dark Souls dungeon or like a Dark Souls encounter where there's the boss and they've just kind of been there for hundreds or thousands of years, and you know, it's there may be tied to some greater plot in the lore, but as far as your intents and purposes as a player, it's just a thing for you to overcome, and that's kind of how it's treating. That's a video game. That's a video game interpretation of what a knight is, or what a what like a boss character is. It's not like an actual, you know, like say in Dungeon Meshi, for example, another recent anime, which a lot of people who watch Solo Leveling maybe haven't seen. There's a similar thing where they get transported to another world in like they walk through like a painting, and they get transported to like a different point in time, and they don't just like go to a fight or a boss or something. They're like in a banquet, and there's like a whole hierarchy and infrastructure and kings and princes and all this other shit going on. So my point is, I'm not like I said, I wasn't gonna think too hard about all of this stuff, but because I don't know whether I'm overthinking something or whether and I don't want to take away credit from the show, but I guess my point with all of this is it's unclear whether Igris is a person, whether whether Igris is that person now as a shadow. The way and it's hard to tell because of the way jiwoo treats the shadows, because he treats them like they're people, but I don't know if it's just for the badass moment of him being a badass and like given the nod to his like partner in crime type thing as they like go in on this boss fight, and he's like, you know, it just adds to kind of the aura of the moment. That's what it seems like. But then in that case there's no actual interaction there. It's just for style points. So I don't know. It's depending on, but again, we don't know whether like there's nothing to really tell us whether or not they're actually in there, whether there's something actually in there. Especially if there's someone like Igris who seems like they're just an NPC type thing beforehand. So, and I mean, like basically a doll for him to play with. But if it's a person, does the same rule apply? There's no real way to know. And is that
something? Okay, yeah, you're right. It can be something that just isn't a thing within the show, and that's not an explored topic, and that's all right. Or it could be something that will maybe be explored later when he learns more about it, and then he's like, oh, I thought it was fucked up that I killed that guy, and then based off of, like, my first reaction was to resurrect him as my servant, and I've just done it a million times before, and I'm like, okay, I kill an opponent, and I resurrect them as my guy, but he might have not been thinking about it and just done it, and then later on he might just be like, I killed that guy, and he's like, I didn't just kill that guy.
Yeah.
I've and maybe it's tethered him to this type of existence forever.
It might be that he needs to reason that out over the course of time, and we're jumping ahead of that thing because maybe it's something we've seen before, but maybe that'll be part of the journey to even think about things in that perspective and ask those questions.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. But again, whether or not, if it's just never explored that he, didn't just kill a guy, but that he took his soul, potentially, if that's not covered, then I'll just assume that it's not really his soul, or that that's at least not, whatever. I can move
not
past it. But the
issue.
fact that he's questioning his actions at all bodes well for me personally, is my point. So, like, regardless of how all of this shakes out, I don't need all the answers right now. It's just that, and even if those answers don't necessarily come in the way that I like, the fact that it's not just, oh, I'm a badass, I just kill people for no reason, or,
Well, even if he's attacking him, but he was, like,
it was in self-defense, I'm not, but it's still, he was no match for him.
Yeah.
Like, in the fight, he just killed him to use him as a pawn in the fight to give him the edge. So it's like, it's not about, it's still, if a toddler runs at you with intent to kill, and you're aware of it, say they're not like assassinating you in your sleep, like runs at you with intent to kill, is it justified for you to stomp their fucking face in and then tether their undying soul into your service and then use them in a fight against another person? It's not. No, it's not. That's not cool. No matter what, it's that there's a certain level of power difference where it's like, okay, self-defense, but he's so much overwhelmingly stronger.
It's also like self-defense would be killing them.
Yeah.
it's taking it a step farther to kill them and then use their dead image of themselves for your own, you know.
I want to
and
see more of that.
strategically lure him to the location where you know that you are going to kill. It's not just like...
I don't think he did that.
Well, like, he knew that he was going to run in, and we saw that he was going to run in, then he kicked up the wall so that he could do that without anyone...
But, like, how much of a plan? It wasn't premeditated. I think that he just, like, did that and then was like, okay, this is the thing that will... Like, once he started fighting the ice elf, then he was like, okay, I need some kind of an edge. I need some kind of something, because me and Igris won't be able to take this guy down. So he kicked... Then, as they charge each other at the same time, it wasn't his plan for the other guy to charge him at that exact moment that the ice elf was charging him, and... You know, in that clash. I don't think that he, like, I don't think that he, like, okay, you go to the ice elves, I'll go to the bears, and then you'll get all your friends killed, and then you'll come back angry at me.
No.
Or, like, oh, this guy's angry at me, I'm just gonna push him to the side until the critical moment in this fight where I can take his soul and then use it in battle. Like, I don't think that... saying that it was planned is not... I don't think that's correct. Right. But, you know, he did do it. So, and I wonder if it... If they do explore that, then cool. I hope they do, because it's a way more interesting topic than just, oh, I'm killing people, that's wrong. But killing people is bad. Like, you know, even in self-defense, killing is not a good thing, you know? Like, it's obviously better to live, and there's a certain amount of moral justification if you kill somebody in self-defense, obviously, because they're threatening your life. But that doesn't mean that it's a good thing to kill people, regardless. So, and I think that the show is kind of understanding that and working with that. It's like a great power comes great responsibility, and he's really riding that line. So yeah, and he is saving people who need to be saved and who are, you know, trusting in him. But yeah, you know, interesting, good stuff. Good episode. Leave a like, subscribe. We'll see you next time, Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.